Sergeant Fine Love with the 91 Police Department. What's going on?
I was hired by this email to take pictures of that house, and the caregiver came out and asked me to come in and see the owner. So I did, and look, he grabbed me really hard. If he wasn't in a wheelchair, I never would have gotten away.
Okay. All right.
So this
And
is
he
obviously
was
Stephen Young.
he was
Utilizing the sign.
screaming at me
Yeah.
that I can't come on his property.
Okay, do you need medical to look at your injury?
But I just need something to clean this up. Do you have anything?
I do, yeah. I do. I have a first aid kit.
Okay.
Are you worried about it being broken, or do you want the paramedics to swing by and take a look at it, or is cleaning it up feel like it will be enough?
He's strong.
He is. Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I think you're talking about, based on the address, Stephen Young.
Yeah.
He lives in that house. Yeah, I know who he is. Can I see that paperwork that you have, and then let's talk about how injured you are? Can you move your fingers? You don't feel like anything's broken?
He was screaming at me at the top of his voice. And he tried to take my phone. And then he grabbed my hand.
What's your name? What shall I call you?
Cheryl.
Cheryl. I'm Jen.
Hi.
Okay, Cheryl. So,
I know the address on there. I went back and forth with him. This is the correct address, not that one.
and so you're the woman that hired you to take photos. The
It
reason
wasn't a woman, it was a man.
the man
He
asked
asked
you
me
to
to
take.
do a BPO. That's a broker price opinion.
Right. So you're getting basically you're getting comparisons for.
No, they just, if you look on there, they just want me to take pictures.
Yeah, I understand that. Is that for somebody else? Not for Stephen Young. It's for
No,
getting.
not for Steve.
Yeah, you're getting comparisons. You're taking, so someone's doing either an appraisal or doing a listing, so you're getting comparables of homes in this area.
Well, they didn't tell me to do comparables. If you look, they only told me to take pictures. See,
Right,
of
you're
the
taking
front
pictures
and the mailbox.
Of the outside, right. And so when you were contacted by the caregiver, where were you taking those photos?
Outside.
Okay.
She came out of the house.
Yeah, where were you outside?
Oh, when she first came out, I was in the street.
Okay. And at any time, were you taking photos on the sidewalk, or were you on the street, or were you in the yard, or were you in the driveway?
I went in the yard because they told me to take the side, so I went around
Okay.
to the side.
All right. So that's trespass. All right. So just so you know, I don't know if they.
didn't know that.
I don't know if they gave you any, educated you at all about how to take these photos
I've
for
never done
realtors? Okay.
I've done listings, but I've never done a BPO.
Yeah, there's terms that we use in called curtilage and what's public property, what's private property, and so you can take photos from the street. You can't go onto somebody's property to take photos of their home. That's called trespassing. That's their yard, right? You can't go in their driveway. You can take photos from a sidewalk. You can't go in their backyard. Does that make sense?
Okay, I didn't
They have,
know that.
yeah, they have a reasonable expectation of privacy, and it's their property. That's trespassing.
Well,
So-
I'll never do it again, believe me.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is so essentially you were asked to come into the house so he could speak to you.
The caregiver asked me to come in to talk to him.
Okay, and then what happened?
Then he was screaming at me, and I said, I'm very sorry. And I wanted to know who hired me, and I really don't know. I only know that email.
Okay.
And I know that on the second page, they told me if I have any questions about the house to call this man.
What was he screaming at you?
That I can't come on his property. And then he tried to grab my phone. I don't know what he was going to do with it.
Where were you at this time in the house? Were you inside the house? And where in the house were you?
It's like a maze.
Uh-huh.
seemed like I was in a kitchen, but
Okay.
I'm not really sure if I was in a kitchen.
I think it sounds like you were. Yeah.
And he was sitting in his wheelchair and screaming at me.
And when tell me about him trying to.
He wanted to see my phone, so I said, "What do you want to do with my phone?" And he reached over and that's when he grabbed my hand. And oh my God, he was so strong. I'm not that strong.
And what happened when he reached over and grabbed your hand?
I tried to get away.
Okay.
And then I ran out of the house because I was scared.
Sounds terrifying. How did he reach over and grab your hand?
Because he was trying to get my phone.
And did he get your phone?
No.
Okay. And how did you get injured?
His hand. When he grabbed me with his hand. That's how it happened.
Okay. Did he grab you with one hand or two hands? Do you remember? Yeah, it's okay.
I just know that he was so strong.
Okay. And after.
And I know that if he wasn't in a wheelchair, he would have killed me.
Okay. Well, you're safe now. Okay. So when.
That's why I left the house and locked the doors
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
and
did the
called
right thing.
911.
Okay. Okay. So when he tried to grab your hand, how did you get away? How did you get your hand away from him?
I kept pulling and pulling. And I never would have gotten away if he could get out of that chair.
Okay. We're gonna get something to clean that hand up.
Do you want me to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. Nora 6, this is out with Nora 5. It is August 12th, and we started this contact at approximately 2:40 p.m. We're gonna shut off for now.